Hello students, we are in very important classes. So first I will recall, complete or in detailed discussions, in detailed discussion about the trigonometry, basic concepts plus some important questions which you are going to use in entrance exams. So in the first part, I'll just recall what you learn in 10th standard and 11th standard trigonometry. Remember, you're in a special batch, so you have to work more than others. Remember that. For that reason only, we are taking the trigonometry from the beginning again. We did already this topic in last year CET classes in general. So, but even I did this in our evening classes in JEE Main, remember that. But still, I'm taking again the same concept because this is one important topic for entrance exams. Maybe you consider CET or JEE Main, whatever it may be. This topic is very, very important and not easy to answer in exam. So, I'm taking again today trigonometry synopsis. So you are in a special batch, please remember that you have to work hard. We will be there with you till end. So but if your effort is not there, definitely ranking is not possible. Now sala bekar pata madli, naakne sala bekar pata madli, but ನಿಮ್ಮ effort ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ result ಬರಲ್ಲ. So your effort is more important. So we will begin the topic called trigonometry for special batch for JEE Main and CET. Remember that. Yeah, so some topic you know already because you started to learn trigonometry in 10th standard. So first I'll recall that, then I'll move to the first basic trigonometry and some extra information which you require for the JEE Main. Yeah, so trigonometric functions. So trigonometry start with a concept called angle anta gottidalva. Angle when it will form, angle will form when the rotating line start rotating from initial position and reaches some other position, so called terminal positions. Ee line hige rotate adaga ಈ measure ಅನ್ನ angle ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. Suppose it rotate in a anti-clockwise direction, then that angle is a positive angle. When negative angle is formed, when it is rotated in clockwise direction. When it rotate in a clockwise direction, ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಕೆಳಗೆ rotate ಆದ್ರೆ then it create negative angle. So ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ you should know how to measure it. If you see, if someone asks what is the distance between Udupi to Hebri, if we just tell 30 or 35, meaningless. What, 35 centimeter, 35 kg? No, you should mention its unit, then only the data will be complete or the sentence will be meaningful. So ಖಾಲಿ angle ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, angle ಅನ್ನು measure ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So there are two types of measurement. Weight, ಈಗ weight ಅಲ್ಲಿ kg, gram ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದೇ ತರ. There are two types of measurement for angle. The first one is degree measure, next one is called radian measure. Degree measure ನೀವು 10th standard ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. So ಏನು 1 degree equal to 60 minutes, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Just remember this. In degree measure, just remember that 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Radian measure, what do you mean by radian? Definition ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? Radian is an angle subtended at the center of the circle by an arc whose length is equal to radius of the circle. Our definition ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ, just remember this information. 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees 16 minutes 22 seconds approximately. See, I can write approximately, not exactly, it may not be the exact answer, but approximately equal to 57 degrees 16 minutes and 22 seconds, and that number you should remember. ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ತರ ರೇಡಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Very important because using this only you convert the degree to radian, radian into degree. ನೆನ್ಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Another very important information, please remember that. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, just I'll recall first. Remember that whenever some new concept comes, then I will explain. Otherwise I'll just recall whatever you studied in 10th standard and 11th standard. So pi radian is equal to 180 degree, you should remember 1 radian, this value you should remember. So there are two types of measurement for an angle. Angle positive and negative angle ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? The two measurement are degree measure and radian measure. So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು information ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. That's it. Now under this heading, under the radian measure, you learn some results which are very, very useful for entrance exam. The first one, when the radius of the circle is known, angle at the center is known, then to find out this length, that is the length of the arc and go to the part of the circle, to find out this length you are using this formula, s is equal to r theta radian. ಈ formula ಅಲ್ಲಿ theta ನ substitute ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ theta must be in radian, ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ. theta ನ substitute ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂಚೆ convert that into radian if it is not in radian. But this formula will be used to find out the length of the arc when radius of the circle and angle at the center is given. radius of the circle and angle at the center is given. Okay, I hope you remember. ಅದೇ ತರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದು ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ CET ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. What is this part called? Region. This complete region is called what? Tell me. Area of sector. Area of sector. Nenpidya sector and gotilla part of the area of the circle. So suppose you know the radius of the circle and angle at the center. Okay, angle at the center. And if you want to find out this region, area of the sector, then you are using this formula, half r square theta radian. Once again remember, ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ angle ಅನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು angle radian ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಜರ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ angle must be measured in terms of radians. What is the formula? ಇದನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ you are studying, maybe you used in limits, okay, maybe remember, but in trigonometry you didn't derive this, but you need this in entrance exam. Area of the sector is half r square theta radian. ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಅದೇ ತರ perimeter of the sector. Perimeter ಅಂದ್ರೆ I hope you know the meaning, okay? This plus this length, both these two are correct. R plus R 2R. Either length you know already in the previous formula you got r theta radian. So remember, perimeter of the sector is 2r plus r theta radian. Both these two information you didn't study in first PUC, but it is required for entrance exam. So please remember, area is equal to half r square theta radian. Perimeter is equal to 2r plus r theta radian. I hope you can remember. So ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, how the positive angle will form, how negative angle will form, how to measure angles, and these three formulas. I hope you can remember. Okay, very important, remember that. Yes, so this is about the basic concepts, okay, before trigonometry start, that is about angles. Okay, now this again you studied in 10th standard, but I'll recall quickly because idillanta the trigonometry is impossible. See, in 10th standard in trigonometry you started to define directly, right, without doing any derivations and all. You derived the you define the trigonometric ratios, and you define in 10th standard for acute angle. Acute angle andre no, angle is less than 90 degree. So take one right angle triangle, then you know there are three sides for it. One is called opposite side, which is opposite to angle theta. Another one is called adjacent side, that is adjacent to the angle theta, and hypotenuse side, which is always opposite to angle 90 degree. 90 degree ge right angle ge yavado opposite irutte adu hypotenuse. Okay, maybe you remember, okay, how you define trigonometric ratios for this right angle triangle, and this definition is called acute angle definition. Okay, ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ? opposite by hypotenuse, adjacent by hypotenuse ಅಲ್ವಾ, opposite by adjacent, this hypotenuse by opposite, this one hypotenuse by adjacent, correct? And this one adjacent by opposite. ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ ಈ definitions? Very good. So the basic trigonometry start with these definitions. So please remember, without this trigonometry is not possible, and you studied this in 10th standard. Okay, now you studied in first PUC one more definition of trigonometric ratio, that is general angle definition. E angle in problem, if the angle is more than 90 degree, this triangle will not be meaningful. If the triangle is not exist, how this definition will exist? So but trigonometry is defined for every angle alva. It is not only for the less than 90 degree, it is defined for any big angle. So we need the definition in general, and this is important to understand so many concepts in trigonometry. Okay, andre the point P can be, or theta can be any angle. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ P ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದಿರಬಹುದು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ the position of P is okay, it's not fixed. Here I wrote one diagram, but this point P can be here anywhere. Okay, remember that. Yeah, so ನೆನಪಿದೆ definition? Very good. You know, y by r, x by r, sorry, y by r, x by r, y by x alva, r by y, r by x, and x by y. Yelli x and y is nothing but the coordinates of the point. So therefore observe carefully. See, because of this I can write here y is equal to r sin theta. One concept ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಅಲ್ವಾ, y is equal to r sin theta. This implies x is equal to ಏನು, r cos theta. Now see, in 10th standard you learn geometry alva. Geometry ಏನು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, how to plot a point. Take a point P here, then drop one perpendicular, and then it become x, y, this becomes x alva. Now when it consider the trigonometric concept, see, we can combine these two. So every point on the circle, okay, can be written as r cos theta r sin theta. ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟು ಡಿರೈವ್ ದಟ್ 5 mark question r cos theta r sin theta. What is that? R represent nothing but radius. Nothing but radius. So ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ cos theta ಯಾವತ್ತು x coordinate position ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, sin theta ಯಾವತ್ತು y coordinate position ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so because of these two, okay, this is true. Every point, okay, in coordinate system can be represented as in terms of trigonometric ratios like this r cos theta r sin theta. Very useful information, not only in this chapter, okay, in other chapters also. Very important information. Every point on the coordinate system can be expressed in terms of trigonometry like this r cos theta r sin theta. ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎನಿ ಆಂಗಲ್. ಸಿ ಈಗ ಥೀಟಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್. ದಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಲೇಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಸೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ that will definitely change. That I will explain later, or here only I can also explain. Okay, so I'll take the separate chart for that and I'll explain the sign of trigonometric ratios in the different quadrant. I hope you understood. Yes, after understanding what I mean by the trigonometric ratios for acute angle and obtuse angle or more than 90 degree, now we are going to learn about the relation between them. Again, these relations you learned in 10th standard, so it's not difficult for you, but I'll recall quickly. Okay, so first is relation between, okay, between the trigonometric ratio. First is reciprocal relation. ನೆನಪಿದೆ reciprocal relation ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ sin theta is equal to 1 by cosecant theta. ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? sin theta is equal to 1 by cosecant theta. Because of that, remember that cosecant theta into sin theta ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್? 1. ಇದು ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ. cosecant theta into sin theta will be equal to 1. ಅದೇ ತರ because of cos theta is equal to 1 by secant theta, cos theta into cos theta into secant theta ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? 1. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಿ ರೆಡಿ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta, therefore tan theta into cot theta ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 1. So one and the same, but remember that tan theta into cot theta is equal to 1. Okay, so these three are called reciprocal relation. After that we have two more relation called quotient relation. ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. I hope you remember all this because already you used so many times in first PUC and you are using in second PUC also. But when I started to give heading like synopsis, then I should recall each and everything. Okay, so these are the 5 different relations between the trigonometric ratios. And also one of the very important identities of this PU, okay, 11 and 12, that is trigonometric identities. So physics allo ಬರುತ್ತೆ, maths ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, very important. So the 3 identities are, first one, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. actually one trigonometric quotient ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. suppose cos theta is known, sin theta is required, then how we can find out sin theta? Sin theta is equal to square root of 1 minus cos square theta. ಇದೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು? first formula ಬಂತು. suppose tan theta is given, secant square theta is required, then how to find secant theta? it is root of 1 plus tan square theta ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅದೇ ತರ ಉಲ್ಟಾನೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. tan theta ಕೊಟ್ಟು secant theta ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ತರ if okay, here cosecant theta is given and you need cot theta, so what is the cot theta formula? cot theta will be equal to root of cosecant square theta minus 1. So main use of these 3 identities nothing but to find the one trigonometric function when another one is given. So ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ? sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So I hope you will remember this because without this trigonometry is definitely not possible. So please remember that. Next one, again this is also a very important concept because you are using this concept in physics also, okay, in trigonometry last year, this year inverse trigonometry, differentiation, integration, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ set of values. I'll give you the trigonometric ratios of all standard angles. ಯಾವುದು? ಸೊ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದು 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, 45 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ or 0 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಗ್, ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಐಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಒನ್ ಈಸಿ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಒಂದು 50 to 60 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ. Okay, and diagram ಬರೆಯೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. So practice like this, then automatically in exam you no need to write this diagram, the picture in mind ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡಿ CET ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಟ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗೆ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಸಲ ಬರೀರಿ. then when you want to recall any value, the diagram will come to your mind and exactly you will move to that position where you will get the right answer. ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಇದು ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ Yeah, so as I told in the previous explanation, every point can be represented as a r cos theta, r sin theta. Let us assume r is equal to ಅಂದ್ರೆ x coordinate cos theta, y coordinate sin theta. ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ ಆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನೆನಪಿದ್ರೆ you will understand this diagram easily, and you can write the trigonometric ratios of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60, 90, 120, 135, 150, 180, okay, 210, 215, 240, 270, 300, 315. So big list is very big, and ಇದು ಒಂದು rotation ಆಯ್ತು. ಇನ್ನೂ values ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ next rotation. So if suppose directly you want some cos of 450 degree ಅಂದ್ರೆ 360 plus 90 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. you got answer. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಒಂದು ರೋಟೇಷನ್ ಈಗಲ್ಲ, ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಬಿಗ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್, ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋಟೇಷನ್ ಇದು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೋಟೇಷನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಈವನ್ ಇನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೋಟೇಷನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಮ್, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆಡ್ everything to 360 plus 360 plus 360 plus. okay, so ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ rotate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು for any angle. okay, you can use this chart very easily. Now I'll explain this chart. Observe this carefully. Yeah, you know when it started to rotate from this line, this angle is 0. So next 30, 45, 60, 90, 90 plus 30, 90 plus 45, 90 plus 16, 90 plus 90, then 180 plus 30, 180 plus 45, 180 plus 60, 180 plus 90, that is 270, 270 plus 30, 270 plus 45, 270 plus 60, and 270 plus 90, that is 360 degree. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎರಡು ಮೆಜರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದೇನೆ, ರೇಡಿಯನ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದೇನೆ, ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಮೆಜರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದೇನೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Now I'll tell you how to write these values. See, as I told, I'll assume the radius of this circle is 1. okay, radius of this circle is 1. Now if I assume like this, then how to write this point? 1, 0 alva, you know that in 10th standard you learn in geometry. okay, now what is 1 represent here? It is a value of see, x coordinate always represent cos x coordinate baratte, sin y coordinate baratte. So 1 represent cos 0, 0 represent sin 0, cos 0 sin 0 alva. artha aita ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. So next ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ rotate ಆಗ್ತೀರಿ 30 degree ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ನೆನಪಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, √3/2, half, √3/2, half. √3/2 ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? cos 30, half ಯಾವುದು? sin 30. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? cos 30 is √3/2, sin 30 is 1/2. ನೀವು ಇದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪಿಕ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಓಕೆ, √3/2, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1/√2 to 1/√2. 1/√2 to 1/√2 ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂತು ಹೇಳಿ? sin 45 degree is 1/√2, cos 45 degree is also 1/√2. so 1/√2, 1. ಈ ಸೆಟ್ ಒಂದು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಸೆಟ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ರೈಟ್, ವೆರಿ easy to write ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಟ್ಸ್. just observe this carefully. ಇದೊಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. √3/2, half, 1/√2, 1/√2. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರ ಉಲ್ಟಾ half, √3/2. ಅದು ಯಾವ ಆಂಗಲ್ಗೆ? 60 degree ಅಲ್ವಾ. that is for the 60 degree, 1/2, √3/2. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಆಗತ್ತೆ 1, 0, 1. 0 ಯಾವುದು? cos 90, 0, sin 90 is 1. ನೀವು ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಬರ್ದಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ ಹೌ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದೇನಾಗಬೇಕು? ದಿಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. this point must be the reflection of this. reflection and meaning ಗೊತ್ತಿದಲ್ವಾ? ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರೆಯೋದೇನ? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ x ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್, -half, √3/2. ಇದೇನು? this should be the reflection of this point. this point is a reflection of that. so what is the reflection of 1/√2, 1/√2 with respect to y axis? -1/√2, plus 1/√2. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನು? reflection of this point. this is a reflection of this point. other reflection ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? -√3/2, half. this is a reflection of that. 1, 0 reflection ಏನು? -1, 0. see, ನಿಮಗೆ cos 120 ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. what is the value of cos 120? half. sin 150, okay, sin 150 is also half. see, immediately you will get. so ಎರಡು ಸಲ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು whenever you require trigonometric ratios of any angle, you will directly enter this diagram and you will move to that particular position, but you need practice. so this is a reflection of which point? this point is a reflection of this point with respect to y axis. the reflection ಏನು? -√3, -√3/2, -half. reflection ಬರಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? so ಅದೇ ತರ this will be the reflection of this point. ಇದರ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನು? -1/√2, -1/√2. see, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? ಇದು ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್? ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್. what is reflection of this? -half, -√3/2. see, No need to recall what is sine 240 degree. What is sine 240? Minus half. Sorry, minus root 3 by 2. What is cos 240? Minus half. Immediately you got the value. So this is the reflection of this point. The reflection is 0, minus 1. What is the value of sine 270 degree? Minus 1. What is the value of cos 270 degree? 0. See, what is the benefit of this? You will increase your speed in substituting or finding. Table board other pick time so diagram brain automatically you will get the value. So this will increase your speed in finding the value of trigonometric ratios of standard angle. Okay, so this is a reflection of which one? This. The reflection with respect to x-axis half comma minus root 3 by 2. See, this is a reflection of this particular point. Minus, okay, x coordinate will be positive, y coordinate is negative, and this is a reflection of this point. So the reflection is root 3 by 2 comma minus half. See, sine 330 degree. What is the answer? Minus half. Cos 315 degree plus 1 by root 2. So practice ಮಾಡಿ. So if you write this diagram and practice 2-3 times, you will directly move to that position where you will get trigonometric ratios of any big angle. 360 plus 120 480. Suppose you want to find out cos of 480. New 360 plus is 120 and the second quadrant first position alva. So it is minus half comma root 3 by 2 minus half comma root 3 by 2 last recall madikole answer bantu. What is cos of 480 degree? Minus half. So practice bekagate, but if you practice this diagram you can write trigonometric ratios of any big angle, just not standard angle. So one set remaining you can write. So first set previous set first set very good. So you must practice this to remember trigonometric ratios of some angle. Okay, especially standard angles plus connect the angles which is connected to standard angles. So almost this much you studied in 10th standard plus some concept from first PUC. So now I will give you one more list of formulas, okay, which you studied only in first PUC. The next topic in a synopsis discussion of trigonometry is sign of trigonometric ratios. So this is also an important concept, okay. You should remember where trigonometric function is positive, where it is negative. Okay, see in first quadrant and actually the theta is between more than 0 degree, less than a degree. Every trigonometric function is positive. Remember, all the trigonometric functions are positive in first quadrant. So all trigonometric ratios are positive. All are positive. Remember that. All are positive. In second quadrant, theta is between more than any degree but less than 180 degree. Then only two trigonometric ratios are positive, which is sine theta and cosecant theta. Remember that only two trigonometric ratios are positive, that is sine theta and cosecant theta. Remaining all are negative. I hope you remember that. Third quadrant is more than 90 degree, more than 180 degree, less than 270 degree. More than 180 degree and less than 270 degree. So then whenever angle is belongs to this interval, then we say that angle in third quadrant, and in third quadrant only two trigonometric ratios are positive, which are to tan theta and cot theta. Remaining all are negative. Please remember that. Fourth quadrant and more than 270 degree, less than 360 degree. Okay, whenever theta is belongs to this interval, remember only two trigonometric ratios are positive, which is cos theta and secant theta. Remaining all are negative. So one first letter consider A, S, T, C. Okay, this is one shortcut method to remember. You know this, you already studied this maybe in 10th standard also. Okay, so ASTC rule to remember the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrant. Okay, ASTC rule, all sine, tan, cos rule. Remember that. Okay, one shortcut method you know about it to remember the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrant. So remember this, the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrant. Okay, so yeah, I hope I recall now. One more important concept, trigonometric ratios of allied angle. Allied angle and 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, 180 plus theta, 180 minus theta, 270 plus theta, 270 minus theta, and 360 plus theta, 360 minus theta. So you should know how to get the trigonometric ratios of these allied angle. One easy method, remember through chart. I'll explain that. Remember, okay, recall. See, ಫಸ್ಟ್ 90 ಮೈನಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ 90 ಮೈನಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 90 ಇಂದ ಥೀಟಾ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸೊ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸೊ whenever 90 and 270 if you are using remember that if the angle is 90 and 270 there is a one small change in the trigonometric ratio ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ sin ಇದ್ದದ್ದು cos ಆಗುತ್ತೆ cos is the sin, cos is the sin agate. Adhe tara tan will change into cot, cot will change into tan. So cosecant will change into secant, secant will change into cosecant. So remember this, ಯಾವ angle ಗೆ 90 ಮತ್ತೆ 270 degree ಇದ್ದಾಗ. Okay, suppose you want to find out sin of 90 minus theta. Okay, first you decide the quadrant ಯಾವುದು first quadrant sign positive yeah positive so negative sign ಬರೋ chances ಇಲ್ಲ because of 90 sign will change into cos so that's it answer is cos theta ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಸರಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳೋದು 90 plus theta ಯಾವ quadrant second quadrant ಅಲ್ವಾ 90 plus theta second quadrant suppose you want to find out tan of 90 plus theta tan of 90 plus theta this okay which quadrant second quadrant tan positive or negative yeah it is negative and 90 will convert tan into cot 90 will convert tan into cot see done ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ಸೊ 90 minus theta ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು 90 plus theta ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು next 180 minus theta and 180 plus theta okay whenever it 180 and 360 remember whenever the angle is 180 and 360 there is no change in trigonometric ratio there is no change okay when the angle is 180 and 360 there is no change in the function so sin will remain sin cos will remain cos tan will remain tan okay let me take one example cosecant of 180 minus theta 180 minus theta ಯಾವ quadrant second quadrant ಇಲ್ಲಿ cosecant positive or negative positive so sign change ಆಗಲ್ಲ 180 you know there is no change so cosecant will come as it is then theta that's it ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳೋದು very good okay let me take one more example cot of 180 minus theta cot of 180 minus theta second quadrant cot positive or negative 180 remain cot as cot only so remaining is minus cot theta ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ angle concept so ಅದೇ ತರ 270 plus theta 270 minus theta 360 plus theta 360 minus theta using this idea okay and using the sign of trigonometric ratios you can write trigonometric ratios of any LR angle first decide the quadrant ಇನ್ನೇನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ sin ಬರುತ್ತೆ plus or minus so then 90 ಮತ್ತೆ 270 ಇದ್ರೆ sin ಇದ್ದದ್ದು cos ಆಗುತ್ತೆ cos ಇದು sin ಆಗುತ್ತೆ if it is 180 and 360 there is no change in the trigonometric ratios then write angle as it is ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ very good so remember trigonometric ratios of Allen angle which are the Allen angle 90 plus theta 90 minus theta okay 270 plus theta 270 minus theta 180 plus theta 180 minus theta and 360 plus theta 360 minus theta ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದೆರಡು very important concept please remember that yeah next one very big list of formulas okay trigonometric ratios of addition subtraction trigonometric ratios of multiple angles submultiple angles transformation formula that I'm going to explain now okay yeah so first trigonometric ratios of addition and subtraction formulas so ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ last year one big derivation ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರಿ cos of x plus y equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y so because of that we have all these formulas okay yeah so I'll show you how to write the 6 formulas in shortcut method okay observe carefully sin of x plus or minus y ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಎರಡು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಡಬಹುದು ಏನು ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ sin x cos y cos x sin y ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ sin x cos y cos x sin y ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದು ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ ಸೊ sin x cos y plus or minus cos x sin y I hope you understood ಅದೇ ತರ cos of x plus y or cos of x plus y cos of x minus y ಏನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನು cos x cos y sin x sin y ಅಲ್ವಾ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಟ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಮ್ cos x cos y sin x sin y ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ ಅದೇ ತರ tan of x plus y tan x tan y okay divided by 1 tan x tan y ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎರಡು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಯ್ತು tan of x plus or minus y is equal to tan x plus or minus tan y by 1 minus plus tan x tan y ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ okay last is the cot of x plus minus y okay so ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ cot x cot y 1 okay cot y cot x. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್, ಸಾರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್? ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? 2, 4, 6, 8 formulas in 4 formulas. 8 formulas in 4 formulas. I hope you remember trigonometric ratios of addition and subtraction of two angles. Okay. Next, trigonometric ratios of multiple and submultiple angles. Trigonometric ratios of multiple and submultiple angles. Okay, idu nimge gottide. I'll just recall. Okay, quickly I'll recall. Okay, first one, trigonometric ratios of 2x andre sin 2x. Yavudala formula? First one, 2 sin x cos x. Next, tell me quickly. 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square. ನಾನು just ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ because you know already. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ explanation ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, just I'll recall. Okay, quickly I'll write all the formulas. Cos 2x ಗೆ 4 ಸೆಟ್ ಇದೆ. Okay, so important, observe carefully. Cos square x minus sin square x ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎರಡನೇದೇನೋ 1 minus 2 sin square x. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಏನೋ 2 cos square x minus 1, and fourth one 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 plus tan square x. ಈ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು, ನಾಲ್ಕು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, tan 2x, only one formula. What is that? 2 tan x divided by 1 minus ನೆನಪಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಎರಡು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ sin 2x. ಓಕೆ, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ tan 2x. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳೋದು? ಸೊ tan 2x is equal to 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. These are the trigonometric ratios of 2x. Now one more multiple angle, 3x. Okay, the first one. Okay, sin 3x ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? Quick, 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. Cos 3x ಏನು? 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. Tan 3x, 3 tan x minus tan cube x divided by 1 minus 3 tan square x. ಎಲ್ಲ ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So I'm just recalling, I'll not explain anything here. Yeah, these are the trigonometric ratios of two multiple angle, 2x and 3x. Now trigonometric ratios of submultiple angle. Submultiple and then x submultiple of x by 2. So how to write sin x? Actually this is not new. I mean it's same. Sin 2x formula ಇದೆ, ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. sin 2x equal to 2 sin x cos x ಇದೆ. sin x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲಾಜಿಕ್. 2x ಇದ್ರದ ಹಾಫ್, 2x ನ ಹಾಫ್ ಏನು? x. ಸೊ x ನ ಹಾಫ್ ಏನು? x by 2. ಅದೇ ತರ 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2. ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು? ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. cos x, okay, I'll write 1 or 2, remaining you have to write yourself. cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. So ಅದೇ ತರ 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2. Remaining will continue as it is. 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1 minus tan square x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2. I hope you can remember all this. Okay, very good. Next, tan 2x ಇದಾಗೆ tan x ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square x by 2. Tan x is equal to 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square x by 2. Okay, so these three are called submultiple angle. Submultiple angle because x by 2 is present, so it's called submultiple angle. Now, this is one important formula, 1 plus cos 2x. Can you see anywhere 1 plus cos 2x in this expression? Yeah, see, cos 2x ಏನು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು? 2 cos square x minus 1 ಅಲ್ವಾ? 1 cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. So minus 1 ಈಚೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 1 plus cos 2x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. When it become 1 plus cos 2x, you can write 2 cos square x. So remember, 1 plus cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x. ಅದೇ ತರ 1 minus cos 2x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 sin square x. ಇದೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? See, cos 2x also equal to 1 minus 2 sin square x. So because of this, 1 minus cos 2x is equal to 2 sin square x. So remember these two formulas, okay? Very important. Actually, this is the sub formulas of sin cos 2x formula, okay? So these are the trigonometric ratios of multiple and submultiple angle. Remember, I just recalled, I didn't explain anything because you already studied this in first PUC, okay? It's a synopsis discussion. I'm not teaching trigonometry again, but I have to recall each and everything. So all the formulas are recalled in trigonometric ratios of multiple and submultiple. Last one, trigonometric ratios of transformation formula, like we can convert the product into subtraction, product into addition into product, subtraction into product. So such formulas are called transformation formula. How many formulas you learn? 8 formulas actually you learn, but one by one remembering is not easy. I gave in first PUC also one shortcut method. I'll recall that shortcut method now to recall all the 8 formulas. Observe carefully. ಈ pattern ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು s plus s, s minus s, c plus c, c minus c, equal 2 2 2 minus 2, ssc, cs, cc, ss. So hig ಬರ್ದಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ you will get all the 8 formulas. Suppose you want to convert addition, okay, into product, you should use s plus s to ssc. s ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? I hope you know that. Sine, c ಅಂದ್ರೆ cos ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು angles ಬರುತ್ತೆ? a plus b by 2 and a minus b by 2. So ಈ side ಇಂದ right hand, ಈ left side s plus s ಇಂದ 2ssc ಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ angles ಏನು? a plus b by 2 and a minus b by 2. ಅದೇ product ಇಂದ addition ಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ angles are a plus b and a minus b. Angles are a plus b and a minus b. So remember this. Okay, for example, let me take one example. See this: sin x plus cos, sin x plus sin 3x. ಇದನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಹೇಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? It is in the form of s plus ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2ssc. ಹೀಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಿ 2 times sin of x plus x, x plus 2x ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3x by 2 into cos of x by 2. See, you can add like this using this formula. So what is the pattern? S plus s, s minus s, c plus c, c minus c, 2 2 2 2. Last one is minus 2. ssc, cs, cc, ss. Set the angles a plus b by 2 and a minus b by 2. Here a plus b and a minus b. So this much you studied in first PUC trigonometry, but this is not enough. Remember, this much is not enough for entrance exam. So I have to recall, okay, I have to give you some more information in trigonometry, including general solution which you studied in first PUC. So I'll give you some standard results, some problems that you should remember as a formula for entrance exams. Okay, very good. Okay, so we are going to learn some important results, okay, important problems as a result for entrance exam. So these values you have to remember. Okay, I'll give you some trigonometric ratios of some angles. These angles you studied in first PUC as a problems, but here it will be used as a formulas or results. Okay, so you have to remember. I will give you some shortcut method, remember, or I'll give you the logic to remember all this. Okay, observe this carefully. First, trigonometric ratios of 15 degree, 75 degree, and if you want 105 degree is also possible here. Okay, suppose you want to get sine 15 degree. Remember the 3 number, root 3, 1 and 2 root 2. So you can fix like this, not an issue. For sine and cos I am telling. Okay, for tan is little different. 100% it will be in this pattern, but only how to decide the sign, and I'll tell you how to decide the sign. Okay, yeah, sine 15 degrees. Remember how you got that sine 15 degree? 45 minus 30 alva. Sine of x minus y formula in baratte sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. So in between you get minus sign, so it should be minus. That's it. So only how to decide the sign, and that you can decide using sine of x plus y or sine of x minus y. Cos 15 degree, 45 minus 30. What is cos of x minus y? Cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Okay, so this should be plus. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾಕೆ 15 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? 45 minus 30. cos of x minus y ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು? cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. So it is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Got it? Yes. Okay, this I will discuss later. First I will complete next one. Sin 75 degree. 75 degree ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? 45 plus 30 ಅಂದ್ರೆ sin of x plus y. What is sin of x plus y? Sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. So because of that plus, here sin is plus. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು ಕೆಲಸ. Okay, cos of 45 minus 30, cos 45 cos 30 minus sin 45 sin 30 minus sin. See, very easily you got 4 values. No, easily you can remember. Bhat ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. Use this logic. Even in the entrance exam, use this logic. So number ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, formula recall ಮಾಡಿ, sign confusion ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಭಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನೋ ನೆನಪಾಗೋದ್ರ ಬದಲು just use this logic, you will get the number perfectly. Got it? Yeah. Now for tan. Tan ಹೇಗಿರೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನು? 2 and root 3. You have to decide the sign. 15 degree, tan of 45 minus 30, tan of 45 minus tan x minus tan y alva. So 45 minus ಅಲ್ಲಿ sin minus ಬರುತ್ತೆ, so this should be minus. 45 plus 30 tan of x plus y ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, tan x plus tan y, so it is plus. That's it. Over. See 1 2 3 4 5 6 form numbers you can remember very easily. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? And you must remember these values for CET. Remember sin 15, cos 15, tan 15, sin 75, cos 75 and tan 75. Got it? Yes. Suppose you want to, it's reciprocal, like suppose you want cosecant 15 degree, you can obtain that from sin 15 degree. So remaining 3 will be easy if you know the first 3. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಭಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೆನಪಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲಾಜಿಕ್. Yeah, the next set is difficult. Okay, and it is completely new for you. In first piece you didn't learn anything about this, but for entrance exam point of view or JM, especially for JM in point of view, these numbers you should remember. Yesterday 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 numbers you have to remember. So illi bahad ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು, logic ಇದೆ, that I'll tell you. Okay, but not for all. Okay, plus minus decide ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, but numbers ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Now what is special about this? Here the angles are 18 degree, 36 degree, 54 degree and 72 degree. The special is these two are complementary angles. Complementary angles ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? Sum of that angle will be 90 degree. So 18 and 72 complementary, 36 and 54 complementary angle. Okay, you can use that concept here. See 18 definitely because of subtracting of 2, right? Sin of x minus y use ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದಿರಬೇಕು. So sin of x minus y ಇರೋ sin ಏನು? minus. ಯಾವ್ದು ನಂಬರ್ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು? √5 1 and 4. 18 is smaller angle, so smaller angle always you will get by subtraction. Sin of x minus y, no, sin x cos y minus cos x sin y, so because of that it is minus. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೇಮ್ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್, ಬಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಮ್. So you can remember like this. And if you know sin 18 degree as a √5 minus 1 by 4 and it is equivalent to cos 72 degree because 18 and 72 are complementary angle. Adu ನೀವು 10th standard alle kaltide complementary angle. Okay, 18 and 72 degree are the complementary angle. So sin 18 is equal to √5 minus 1 by 4. It is also equivalent to cos 72 degree. Is also equivalent to cos 72 degree. Okay, next cos 18 degree. See ಇಲ್ಲಿ actually ಅದೇ ತರ logic, but numbers are different. 10 to √5 by 4 ಇದು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಭಾಟ್. So 18 is a small angle, so subtraction, but cos of x plus y gives plus, so because of that sin is plus. ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, you have to remember this. Okay, but cos 18 if you remember as a root of 10 plus 2 √5 by 4, it is equivalent to sin 72 degree. Again the reason is same, 18 and 72 are complementary angle. Sin 36 degree, 36 degree, it's more than addition. Okay, sorry, here actually for sin, okay, it will be considered smaller angle. Yeah, sorry, angle will be considered again a smaller angle. x plus x minus y use ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, so minus ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 36 ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ 54 cos 54 you know, because 36 and 54 are complementary angle. Either is complete ulta, √5 plus 1 by 4 and it is equal to sin 54 degree. So ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು. ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ should remember. No, there is no other option for JMN especially and for Karnataka CET. You have to remember these 8 values. ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ನೆನಪಿರಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ಏನೋ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಇಟ್. ಭಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಭಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೆನಪಾಗಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So use some logic to remember these values. Okay, very good. Yeah, next some problems which you studied in first PUC, which you studied in first PUC, you are going to remember this as a results formula. Already you had a lot of formula, but these problems you have to remember as a formula, because it will reduce time to solve particular problem. You know, in entrance exam you will not get more time, maybe 1 or 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತೂ 100% ಸಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ. So some ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಗೆ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದು sin of x plus y into sin of x minus y. This is nothing but sin square x minus sin square y. Okay, or you can remember like this also, cos square y minus cos square x. One and the same. Okay, sin square x minus sin, some situation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ expression ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, in some situation you require this expression, you manage properly. Okay, ಅದೇ ತರ cos of x plus y into cos of x minus y, it is cos square x minus sin square y or cos square y minus sin square y. ಇದನ್ನು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ವೈ ಆರ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ವೈ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ವೈ, ಎರಡೂ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್. ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಓಕೆ ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. 3 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗೋದು, ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಅದು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾ, ಇದು ನೆನಪಿದೆ. 1 plus tan x by 1 minus tan x. You answer this question for 2 marks in first PUC, but here it will be considered as a one formula. ಹಾ, ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ? tan of 45 plus x. So this is equal to tan of 45 plus x. ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದೆ, tan of 45 minus x. ಈ ಮೂರು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಟ್ now you will remember this as a formulas. Okay, so like last two problem you learn few more problems in first PUC, but those formula problems you have to remember as a formula, in which the next one is 1 plus cos 2x by 1 minus cos 2x. Nenpida 1 plus cos 2x by 1 minus cos 2x. It is also equal to, you know, see, plus bandre numerator cos, denominator minus bandre sin, so it will give you cot x. ಹೇಗೆ 2 cos square x by 2, 2 cos square x by 2 sin square x, 2 cancel, cos square x by sin square x is cot square x, root of cot square x is equal to cos x, cot x. See, ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅನ್ನು you can save, right? Minimum 3 to 4 steps you can skip, so answer you will get in a one step. So you have to remember that root of 1 plus cos 2x by 1 minus cos 2x is cot x. So similarly 1 minus ಇದ್ರೆ numerator sin, plus ಇದೆ denominator cos, so sin cos ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? tan x. So ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ, definitely this formula will help you a lot in the entrance exam to reduce your time to solve a trigonometry problem. Yes, very good. Next, even maybe these 3 problems maybe not there, yeah, it was not there in your first page syllabus. Okay, but you have to remember, okay, this as a formula. I'll take one example, then I'll show you what is use of this. Suppose you want to find, okay, you want to find this sin 20, sin 40, sin 60, sin 80. Suppose question is find, maybe nodirbodu CET book alli, find the value of this problem. See, it actually minimum 5 to 6 steps ಇದೆ. 3 minutes ಅಂತೂ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ 3 minutes ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು 60 plus 20 60 minus 20 ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರಿಬೋದು? 60 plus 20 ಬರಿಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, √3/2. Okay, so now according to this is nothing but 1/4 into sin 3 theta. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? √3/2, ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ಇದೊಂದು √3/2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಏನು? 1/4 into sin 2 into theta. theta ಏನು? 20, sin 60. So that is √3/2, 1/4, √3/2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 16, so 3/16. See, within 30 seconds you can complete this work. Okay, so remember that sin theta plus sin 60 plus theta, sin of 60 minus theta is 1/4 sin 3 theta. Remember, this is very very useful formula, sorry, very very useful problem, but for entrance exam it will be considered as a formula. ಈ problem ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೀವು ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ತೆಗೀರಿ ಇಂಥದ್ದೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, very easily you can solve, okay, this problem using this particular problem. Okay, very good. Next, ಅದೇ ತರ cot theta cot 60 plus theta cos theta cos of 60 plus theta cos of 60 minus theta is equal to 1/4 cos 3 theta. See, ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹೀಗೂ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. cos 20, cos 40, cos 60, cos 80. See, within a minute definitely you can answer this problem. ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ minimum 4 to 5 steps ಉಂಟು, so ತುಂಬಾ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. Use this, you will get the answer very very easily. Just try, okay, just try this using the above formula. Find the value. Same, it will continue for tan also. It is also very useful to solve this problem. Tan 20 degree, tan 40 degree, idannu try madi. Okay, tan 60 degree, tan 80 degree, very easily you can answer. Okay, this is for you to work out, find the value. Right? Very good. So nenpilli very useful problems. Yeah, so this is about problems, okay, as a formula from trigonometry. One more concept is there in trigonometry which you studied in first PUC, graph and domain and range of the trigonometry function. So quick ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆನಪಿದೆ. So graph of sin x ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? wave form. What is the domain of sin x? R. What is the range? -1 to 1. ನೀವು ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. cos x ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಡೊಮೈನ್ ಏನ್? R. ರೇಂಜ್ -1 to 1. correct? Next, tan x is the function. You know tan x is not defined at every odd multiple of pi by 2. So domain is r, graph is like this, and range is, remove those numbers where it is not defined. How to remove? R minus 2n plus 1 pi by 2. At every odd multiple of pi by 2, the tan function is not defined. Remove that part, remaining will be the range. So please remember these numbers, domain, range of trigonometric functions only for first three, and the graph. Okay, one more concept which you studied in first PUC, okay, solving trigonometric equation, and the solution is called general solution. How many types of equations you learn? Yeah, 3 types of equation. Along with that, I'll give you one more extra information which is required for JMN. Which are the 3 types of equations you learn? Sin x is equal to k, cos x is equal to k, and tan x is equal to k. Then if sin x is equal to k and k is between minus 1 to 1, why k should between minus 1 to 1? You know the range is minus 1 to 1. So formula x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n into alpha for n belongs to z. Cos x is equal to k. What is general solution? X is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. And tan x is equal to k when k is between minus 1 to 1. The general solution is x is equal to 2n pi plus alpha for n belongs to z. Okay, it is not new, I just recalled. But you will get one more type of trigonometric equation in this year for an entrance exam, that is a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c. Suppose the question is like this, okay, if you want to find the general solution of this a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c, then remember to both sides you should divide root of a square plus b square. So how divide madad again barata hai? See, a by root of a square plus b square into cos x. Problem complete agi explain ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ one step ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Okay, remember this particular step. Into sin x equal to c by root of a square plus b square. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ number ಅಲ್ವಾ? So I'll take this in the problem. This has a cos x, cos alpha. I'll take this as a cos alpha. Next one is a cos x. Next one definitely sin alpha, okay, and sin x, and equal to a constant. This constant definitely less than 1 or will be in the proper domain. So then I get a cos of x minus alpha is equal to k. Now this will be converting into this form, cos x is equal to, or even you can convert this into sine. So after that you know how to write the general solution. So remember, whenever the expression is in the form of a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c, then you are going to divide root of a square plus b square to both sides, and you can proceed like this. Complete solution on problem ಅಲ್ಲಿ explain ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, but ಇಂಥ problem ಬಂದಾಗ ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ you are going to divide root of a square plus b square on both sides. It's a one simple information, okay, it's not connected to general solution, but problem ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ CET ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Find the maximum value of a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c. ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ? Because of this reason the answers are like this. Okay, suppose you want to find out the maximum value of a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c, then directly you can write the answer, and that answer is root of a square plus b square. If root of a square plus b square is a maximum value, then what must be its minimum? It's minus sign, minus of root of a square plus b square. So you want the information in Pili. Don't worry why the answer is like this, but remember, because this is very useful for entrance exam. So maximum value of a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c is root of a square plus b square, and the minimum value is minus root of a square plus b square. So we completed the synopsis discussion of trigonometry. Please remember, write all this in one book and read that. Don't watch a video again and again, because it will consume more memory, more internet data. So write, after seeing the video, immediately write in one book, and heading is trigonometric synopsis, because this synopsis is very useful for solving some problems which I'm going to discuss in the next class. Okay, so immediately after listening, okay, this video, after watching this video, immediately write down in your book. Okay, so we completed the synopsis discussion of trigonometry. So in next class you will get the problems. After that you will get the test paper, and even that also you have to work out. Okay, very good, thank you.